Hello, my name is William James. I'm the host of The Bald Book Geek. Welcome subscribers new and old, and I'm going to put this one out there. If you are not subscribed to this channel, and many of you who watch my videos aren't, please subscribe. It would be extremely useful. So, Halo. I remember playing the original game on the Xbox. I'm that old. And it's a very weird feeling to go back to just, like, I'm having a moment of nostalgia, and I decided to replay some games and go from there. There has been talks about a film for years. There was something in development with Peter Jackson, but I don't know the ins and outs of that. And there's been other projects of, cancelled things, cancelled projects, cancelled TV shows, cancelled movies. There's been a whole list of things. So, going by what's been said about the TV show, it's going to be a bait and switch. So, they're going to kill all the men off, and it will focus on some plucky teenage girl. And it's going to be bad. It's going to definitely be bad. As a consumer of the media, and I do feel like the creative industries are very anti-consumer, which is a problem. The fact that this is going to be non-canon to the games, or not even retelling, although they are going to retell some events, it's going to be weird. It's going to be its own universe. And they're also going to reveal the face of the John 117. So that's going to be interesting. Again, rumours. There's so many rumours about this, and so many things. Reviews have not been good. A lot of reviews on this show have been... A lot of people have said it's generic. And a lot of critics are comparing it to The Mandalorian, but not in a good way. The reviews have been middling, and I think again, leaks. I cannot talk completely. I don't know if this is 100% true, but the Mandalorian comparisons revolve around the plot that sees Master Chief having flashbacks of his past, questioning what he knows, and embarking on a journey with a teenager. And does that not sound like The Mandalorian? And a lot of the critics haven't been kind. Some people have said that it basically renders it, with the emphasis on basic, a clone of The Mandalorian, or a show that with a lot more work to do. They could easily do it well, but I don't think this is the show fans want to see. I don't think fans want to see Master Chief running around with a teenage girl, and I get the feeling it's going to be emotional, and they're going to do the father and daughter thing, and they're going to do the whole I'm a lost soul thing, and please save me. That's... yeah. I think with anything, there's a rich universe to draw from with this, and I feel like them just telling an original story isn't good. And I will say this, I'm not a great lover of The Mandalorian. I'm not a great lover of most Star Wars, but everything seems to follow this pattern. Take a great character, go through... water them down to the most basic points, and then give them some plucky Mary Sue sidekick who's going to save them, save the day, do the father and daughter relationship, past trauma, and just... I don't see the point in doing this again. And I feel like they're just going to ruin it. I think this show won't go beyond one season. I will be very, very shocked, and I think it's just... I get telling a story. I get telling an original story and not wanting to retell events or create something to the universe where you are tied to things, but there is a rich universe to draw from. There are books, there are countless development projects, there's diaries, there's scripts, that you name it, they could develop from anything. And instead, we're going to get Mary Sue of the Week in a very generic science fiction thing. And I bet the planet will be a desert planet. Why do I just get the feeling they're going to use a desert planet again? Tatooine, reskinned. I don't know. I think with any series, with any show, that you have to remember that the fans are passionate. Remember that it's our stuff, not yours. And I know that sounds weird, and I know that sounds childish. But again, we've seen this with Lord of the Rings, The Secrets of the Ring. We've seen it with this Marvel thing. Was it Miss Marvel, whatever it's called? And just a lot of CW stuff where they take Batwoman, for example. They take something and destroy it. And they turn it into something that's unrecognizable as the character. And I also hate the angry young woman out for revenge stereotype. Like, that's a thing that's getting really old. Like, every woman on screen in big things right now, Star Trek Discovery, for example, I'll pick on Michael. Mummy issues, daddy issues, crying, but too perfect. There's no build-up. Rey from Star Wars is the same. They don't earn anything, that's just given it. And this, I think screenwriters are scared of making characters really flawed, and I think there is a subset of people that only see these characters because they want to see themselves in it, and maybe it's their own issues they're projecting onto something. I think and this is me being really honest, I think with anything, any big franchise that's well known that has a fan base, remember who the fans are. Remember who you are selling your product to. Because if you aren't selling it to the fans of the product to start with, it's not going to succeed. And if fans of the product who are very vocal aren't happy, it's simple. The casual observer won't be into it. I'd be shocked if this goes beyond one season. Maybe 2 if they're very lucky. I don't see this ending well. I don't see this being a good show, and I'm genuinely concerned they're going to screw up something else that we love.